Scott, you mentioned a minute ago that you guys have been a band for just over 3 years.
Yeah.
How did the band form?
I'm just trying to think now. Yeah, me and actually Mike Dan, our original vocalist, we were writing a few demos together back in late 2009, and that's crazy. It basically just Mike wanted to try out doing vocals for a band because he had done keyboards for a band that me and Matt were in the past. And basically we just thought, hell, let's make this an actual thing. Let's take it to the stage and actually do something with the music. And
I remember these guys talking about it and being like, all right then, so when are we jamming? When are we doing this?
Yeah.
And kind of just invited myself into the band. Scott was originally supposed to be playing bass.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's funny looking back on how the whole thing started and how much it would not have been what it is if we had done it the way that we had originally intended. But yeah, and then obviously Mike was friends with Duncan because he was in a band with him prior. So he came along and he wanted to do something a little bit heavier, a little bit more intense. But the music for us was always supposed to just be fun, energetic, and honest. And whatever came out was what we were going to roll with. So we had no real prior intentions of doing something crazy or having our live show be the way it was. It's just, we kind of just had a lot of fun with it.
I think we just collectively decided that, man, we just wanted to have as much fun as humanly possible, and that to us is like the most fun we can have.
Yeah.
So,
Totally. And then obviously with these guys coming in, understanding that exact same mentality.
got a hell of a lot goofier.
Yeah. But it's just cool being able to play with two new members that totally get, the vibe that we're after as well. So
Question directed at Jim and Dan. You guys have obviously seen this band from the outside and also now from the inside. You knew what you were getting yourselves into joining this band. Why did you join them?
I want to go first.
I joined Statues mainly for the live show perspective. I saw what they were doing and I thought, man, no one's really, well, at least in Perth, no one's really doing what they're doing. And from a drum perspective, it was like technical, it was fast, and I'm always looking to challenge myself and get better. And it was just like, yeah, they're doing something cool and original. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride, and I'm very honoured to be a part of this band.
I think for me, I was previously I was playing in a band called Mum Dad and Kids, and that's kind of dwindled away. But I think our first show was with Statues back in, I don't even know,
2011 must have
2011 maybe. And yeah, I just remember from the very get-go seeing these guys play, just absolutely inspired, and I just feel like the biggest fanboy. I felt like the biggest fanboy for so long, just going, oh my gosh, this guy is so great. And then yeah, and so Mum Dad kind of dwindled away, and then all of a sudden I got asked to sing for these guys, and I was just honoured, gobsmacked that they considered me. So yeah, it's just step by step, just go through it now.
You guys have some, I guess, pretty technical music in the way that you guys structure everything on stage. How does a Statues song basically get written?
Basically, 90% of the time, we pretty much come up with everything in the jam room. Either Scott, myself, or Dan, or whoever will come up with some sort of first idea, and then everything will sort of bounce off that. We usually pick a motif or a rhythm, a catchphrase to kind of reference back and forth to give the song some sort of cohesiveness, I guess.
We've kind of coined the riff that we come up with at the beginning of the song as the catalyst riff, because it's sort of what spins us through a full sort of train of thought. I would say that train of thought would be the best kind of phrase to describe the way that we write. It's very much just sporadic, and whatever we're feeling at that exact moment in time when we're in the room is what we'll go with. But it's it can vary. Some days we'll come in and we won't write anything at all. Nothing will come out of a 2-hour rehearsal. We'll be super frustrated by that. But then we'll do another jam and it just flows like a river. It just comes out really easily, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, so it very much depends on the energy in the room, the energy that we have on the day.